Yo, what's going on, guys? Quinton from Mimi and the Crew. We're here today with who?
Quinton Brown.
And you just top 16, the ARG Fort Worth 2016. Playing what deck?
Phantom Knight BA.
How'd that deck work out for you?
He got me top 16, but got me bodied by water.
Yeah, the guy who got first, right?
Yeah.
Made some very interesting plays, but
We can win, ain't nothing about it.
yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get in your profile.
We're gonna play one tour guide, just because it's BA. 3 Scarm, 1 Graph, 2 Seer, because you have to play those. 1 Rubik, 1 Barbar, and 2 Farfa, and 2 Phoenix Rhino.
Why'd you only play 2?
Because really there's a lot of normal summons in the deck. The Phantom Knights are already bricks if you draw them without the hat tricker, so I didn't want to draw like multiple Rhino and multiple Phantom Knights. I just wanted to see like BAs or like Phantom Knights. And it's just not that. I don't want to draw all these cards really.
Gotcha. So you think that ratio is pretty solid?
Yeah, I mean you could cut it to 1 if you really want to. I thought about it at one point, but I like the millet. It's another sack. It's another graph. It's like it replaces the 2 graph. The other 2 graphs that are missing.
Gotcha.
2 of the cloak. This is one that you banish to search monsters, and also if you have another dark monster on your board, you can change the defense and give that dark monster 800 attack. 2 of the Squamata. It's just the OTK one. Puts the break sword at 3,000 and then puts Dark Rebellion at 35. So you can just pop the break sword, make Rebellion, and bring the break sword back with the Dante, and that's game. 3 of the Hat Tricker. This is the best one. And this is the only reason I played these cards, just because it searches like more traps. So when you make Dante turn 1, you can just mill it. You can just mill cards, and then if you mill it, you just search more traps, and that's the only way you're gonna beat like the better decks.
Gotcha.
And then for hand traps, I just play 3 maxi just for going second, just because. Really, if you end up losing the die roll, almost everybody's going first. And then if they're going first, then you have to draw this card. If you don't draw this card, they're making a broken board that you cannot handle. But that never happened for me, and so those boards never got broken, and that's how I lost a lot of games.
Gotcha.
For going second, we also played Regeki and Darkhold, just to hopefully we clear the board at least, so that we can keep playing. And 3 Twin Twister, because against Cosmo and Monarchs, really the only things that matter in Cosmo are their back rows, because you can float to survive. You can just keep floating and floating and then make F0, but you just make sure your F0 is safe when you bring it in, because if it's not safe, then it's getting messed up, and then you're probably gonna lose because you only play 1. So you just have to out the Cosmojo, and then that's how the Cosmo matchup usually goes.
Too many discards.
That's it. For spells, for traps, we play 3 of the Fogblade. The Phoenix Chain, I think, is one of the best traps because it's searchable, and you with the Phoenix Chain, a lot of play. There's a lot of applications. Not only Phoenix Chain your opponent's monster, but against Cosmo. If you think they're gonna like attack something, you can just Phoenix Chain your own monster. They can't attack it, and so then they have to bring out Dark Destroyer to pop a floater, and that's just like you're fine with that. 2 Traveler and 2 Lake. I wanted to play Mass Change at one point, but Mass Change just wasn't that good because I felt like I was depending on Dark Claw. So I wanted my grind game to just be better than. I wanted to force the better decks into a grind game, and after we get to the grind game, my grind game is probably better than yours because
you float harder.
I'm floating, and then I'm getting more traps.
Yeah.
Just 2 Horn. I don't want to play 3 because it was kind of it was clogging, but like without like having grab receiver, this card just is not the best. So 1 for 1 unless they pendulum summon, and every deck except for Monarch has 2 pushes.
Now I'm going second.
2 to 3 pushes. Pepe has a lot of pushes, so you don't want to just stop the initial push and then hopefully you have like Striker or the Phoenix Chain to keep the rest of them from breaking you. And then 3 Strike and Warning because you have to play those.
Yeah, they're pretty lit.
If you don't play them, then you're probably not winning.
Yeah. It's a 40 card main deck?
41.
41?
41 is my lucky number.
Gotcha. 41 and 3 upstart?
I wish. Should have did it.
Alright, let's go into the side deck.
Side deck, I did 3 core and 2 Chimera Tech. You need a second Chimera Tech. If it comes up, this one's probably going to get raped because once you bring it out, they're probably going to have. You're not going to be able to OTK them because you can't bring anything else out with it unless you have like Break Sword and stuff. So you need the second one to contact again after they out the first one. And then along with that, I sided 1 system down just because. This literally turns off all their back row except for strikes. Turns off Call, turns off Cosmojo, turns all of them off. For Pepe, I usually sided 3 anti-spell going first, and then 2 flying sea and a dark hole going second. Just because I want to draw this. If you draw this going first, they don't have Twin Twister. The game's so slow that you should win, but that never happened, so we were getting bodied. And then drawing these going second, really just trying to make sure they can't make a huge board. And then for the Fam Night deck, because I thought people would hop on the train, I played 3 enemy controller. I didn't play the deck at all, so I didn't have to worry about it. I sided against Megalo just because I was just trying to put the Megalo in defense mode when they tried to OTK me, but that didn't happen either. I just bricked really hard.
Yeah, I saw that in the stream.
So he put me in the body bag.
Yeah. So what were your matchups? Do you remember any of those?
Extra deck, dog.
Oh yeah, true.
I got an extra deck, bro.
That's pretty important.
Got 3 Dante.
I've been doing Monarch profiles all day.
I'm just saying, dog, I can't just be winning with that extra deck. 3 Dante, you have to play it. 3 Break Sword. You're just trying to break the back row and OTK after that. 2 Nightmare Shark. I just want to get you 4,000. You didn't have to play. I didn't want to play like Acid Golem or anything because Break Sword could be Acid Golem at any point in time, or it could be Acid Golem, and then it was better than playing Engineer because you don't need Engineer anymore. 2 Downer just because I couldn't really fit 3. You didn't really need 3. Usually only need to protect 1 Dante. I didn't really have anything that could really deal with my Dantes anyway. Rebellion and then Nightmare, just because Nightmare is defensive against Pepe, you just want to play defensive. You just want to break their board, then you just make this, and then they can't really break your board back, and then you should be able to push back because all their stuff is still set. Rebellion, offensive OTKs, Levier, and they even made this, but it was just like you can break the Phantom Knights with Hat Trigger in hand and then just push for extra damage. 1 Utopia Future for Cosmo, and then Virgil.
Did you ever think to play 2 F-Zeros?
Nah. My game plan against Cosmo, I was never going to send F-Zero in the back row. I would just break the back row as much as I could and then send F-Zero out and let him do the rest.
Gotcha.
Why didn't you play Kibito?
I play Kibito because I wanted an offensive and defensive, and Rebellion is better offensively than Kibito was. I don't play like really any floodgate except for anti-spell. And if I go first and I draw anti-spell, I can't really make Kibito lock. So it's like, what was the point of really playing it?
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, what was your matchups?
I played 3 Cosmo, 3 Monarch, and 2 Pepe, and then Mermel in top 16.
Mermel. Okay. Yeah, your deck looked like it performed pretty well. I saw your last round, day 1, and you came back against Cosmos in a terrible position. It was pretty amazing.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun just getting there and trying to actually like sack to win, I guess.
Yeah, and any shout-outs?
I'll give a shout out to my team, Team Brick City, where we say if you're not bricking, you're winning. That's the name of the game. You're just trying not to brick. Shout out to Deuce, Derek, Avery, Jesus, Soto, Smokey, and Ryan. And happy birthday to Indy. Happy birthday, Bruce. This was for you, man. Shout out to everybody in SA and everybody who let me borrow cards for the day.
Gotcha. All right. Well, anything else you want to say?
Nah, man, I'm good.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Quinn. You really deserve this top. It's pretty amazing, man. Yeah, and congratulations. And we'll see you at the next regional ARG YCS.
Hopefully, man.
All right, peace.
Peace, bro.